Welcome back to the channel, coins lovers and treasure hunters. The story of the Lincoln penny began in 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the centennial birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It became the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure, making it an instant piece of history. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, carried both the symbolic power of Lincoln's legacy and the national pride of America. Over the decades, this penny has undergone changes, from wheat ears on the reverse to the memorial and then the Union Shield design, but the early issues and unique varieties remain the crown jewels for collectors. First up, the Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, holds a very special place in American numismatic history, and today we are going to talk about one of the most fascinating examples, the 1973 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark in very fine condition. This coin may seem small in size, but in the world of collectors, it carries a big story, strong demand, and a growing market value that makes it truly stand out. To understand why the 1973 D Lincoln penny is so important, we need to look back at its history and background. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the design has remained iconic, with the obverse showcasing Lincoln's profile and the reverse in 1973 still displaying the classic Lincoln memorial design. This coin represents more than just currency. It is a piece of American heritage, and each year's minting tells its own story. The unique features of the 1973 D Lincoln penny add to its appeal. The D mint mark signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest coin production facilities in the United States. Its copper composition, rich brownish-red toning over time, and the sharp details of Lincoln's portrait make it particularly attractive in very fine condition. Collectors value coins not just for their metal content but for their character, and this penny carries a timeless design paired with historical significance. What truly drives the excitement is the rarity and condition. While millions of pennies were minted in 1973, finding one in very fine or higher condition has become increasingly uncommon. Circulation often wears down details, but when a collector comes across a well-preserved coin with clear definition and strong eye appeal, it instantly becomes desirable. Demand in the collector's market has only increased because these coins remind us of an era when craftsmanship in coinage was both artistic and functional. Rarity in such conditions creates a higher demand, and demand is what drives real value. Speaking of value, the current market shows a strong appreciation for these coins. Depending on the exact quality, eye appeal, and collector demand, a 1973 D Lincoln penny in very fine condition can sell for much more than its face value. In today's market, buyers are willing to pay in the range of multiple dollars for a single coin, and when you reach higher grades or exceptional preservation, the prices can climb even higher. What was once just a single cent in pocket change has become a coin with a significant dollar value, proving how collectors are always seeking pieces of history that shine in rarity and condition. For collectors, a few tips go a long way. Always handle your coin carefully, avoid cleaning it as natural toning adds character, and consider protective holders to maintain its condition. Study the details of the coin, sharp lines, the clarity of the mint mark, and the preservation of the Lincoln memorial on the reverse all contribute to its desirability. Connecting with coin shows, online auctions, and reputable dealers ensures that you stay in tune with the latest market prices and demand trends. Remember, coins like the 1973 D penny are not only collectibles but also investments in history. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark in very fine condition is far more than just a small copper coin. It is a symbol of American legacy, a piece of numismatic artistry, and a collector's treasure with a rising dollar value. With strong demand in today's market, this coin has proven that even the smallest denomination can hold the biggest stories and the greatest rewards. If you are lucky enough to own one or find one, You are holding on to a valuable piece of history that continues to shine brighter as time goes on. Next up, the most fascinating and highly desirable coins in American numismatic history. The 1968 Lincoln 1-cent coin minted in Denver, carrying the D mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but collectors all over the world know that certain dates, conditions, and mint marks turn these coins into treasures of remarkable historical and financial value. And the 1968 D penny is a perfect example of that, standing as a piece of history that continues to shine brighter with every passing year. The history of the Lincoln cent is one of the most enduring in U.S. coinage. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regularly circulating American coin to feature the portrait of a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent quickly became an icon of American currency. By 1968, the coin was already deeply rooted in the nation's culture, and the Denver Mint was producing its own run of these coins with a small D mint mark on the obverse, right below the date. This simple mark tells us the origin of the coin, and for collectors, it adds an essential layer of identity and provenance. What makes the 1968 D Lincoln penny so special are its unique features and the story it carries. The obverse showcases the strong and dignified bust of President Lincoln, while the reverse, still displaying the classic Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959, symbolizes the nation's respect for his legacy. Coins struck in Denver often have a sharpness in detail, and when preserved in very good or uncirculated condition, the 1968 D penny reflects a brilliance and eye appeal that collectors prize. The combination of its iconic design, historical importance, and mint mark distinction sets it apart as a coin with enduring demand. Rarity plays a major role in the coin's desirability. While millions were produced, not all have survived in pristine condition over the decades. Collectors are highly selective, and coins from 1968 bearing the D mint mark that remain in very good condition or better have grown increasingly difficult to find in circulation. This scarcity in top condition creates a powerful demand in the collector's market, where even a single penny can hold far greater value than its face suggests. Enthusiasts look for sharp details, clean surfaces, and well-preserved luster, and when all these factors align, the 1968 D penny becomes a true prize. When it comes to current market value, the numbers are impressive. A 1968 D penny in very good condition consistently attracts attention and sells at a premium compared to its face value. Depending on grade, eye appeal, and market activity, these coins can range from several dollars to much higher prices when placed in auctions or sold to passionate collectors. And as the demand continues to rise, the value of these coins in dollars has shown strong growth, reflecting the coin's status as both a historical artifact and an investment-worthy collectible. For collectors, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. Always handle these coins with care to preserve their condition, as even the slightest scratch can affect their desirability. Storing them in protective holders or coin flips is essential to maintain their value over time. If you are on the lookout for one, consider examining estate collections, coin shows, or reputable dealers, because securing a 1968 D penny in very good or better condition is a move that can add significant strength to any coin portfolio. And remember, demand is always high for coins with sharp details and minimal wear, so patience and a keen eye will pay off. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny with a Denver mint mark is far more than just a cent. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of Lincoln's enduring legacy, and a collector's gem that continues to shine in today's market. With its unique design, scarcity in higher grades, and strong collector demand, this coin represents both beauty and value. For anyone passionate about coins, history, or tangible investments, the 1968 D penny is a reminder that sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest stories and the greatest worth. Next up, the Lincoln penny has always been one of the most iconic coins in American history, and among them, the 1978 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark in uncirculated condition stands out as a true treasure. Collectors around the world are fascinated by its shine, its history, and its ever-growing demand in today's action-packed coin market. This is not just a penny, it's a piece of art, a piece of history, and a piece of wealth that continues to surprise collectors with its strong dollar value. The story of this coin goes back to 1909, when the Lincoln cent was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic figure. Fast forward to 1978, when the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, each carrying the D mint mark that proudly represents its place of origin. This coin is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, a series that has captured the hearts of collectors for generations. The 1978 D penny serves as both a continuation of this rich tradition and a collectible that holds immense importance in the modern numismatic world. What makes the 1978 D Lincoln penny truly unique is its design and detail. On the obverse, you see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a strong and timeless image created by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial proudly stands, symbolizing strength and unity. The sharp strike, clean edges, and rich copper brilliance of an uncirculated 1978 D penny set it apart from ordinary coins that passed through countless hands. This uncirculated beauty retains the original luster and quality from the day it left the Denver Mint, which is what makes it such a star among collectors today. The rarity of the 1978 D Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition is what drives demand sky high. While many pennies were minted, the majority entered circulation and lost their original shine, their edges, and their perfect detail. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition today is becoming harder and harder, and that scarcity is exactly what makes collectors chase after it. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything, and the 1978 D penny that has never seen a day of circulation is considered a gem that increases in desirability every single year. Now, when we talk about value, the 1978 D penny in uncirculated condition has carved out a strong position in the action market. Depending on its grade and brilliance, its dollar value can reach impressive figures that far exceed its face value of 1-cent. Collectors are willing to pay big for coins that still shine as if they were freshly minted, and the 1978 D penny in top condition continues to perform strongly in auctions, private sales, and coin shows. With the rising trend of rare coin investments, this penny is not just a collector's delight, it's a solid piece of value in today's market. For collectors who are looking to secure their own 1978 D Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, the best tip is to focus on quality. Look for coins that maintain their full copper luster without spots or scratches. Always seek professional grading, as a certified grade can further enhance both trust and value. Storing these coins properly in protective holders will also ensure they remain in top condition for years to come. Adding a coin like this to your collection is not only a rewarding step, but also a wise investment in a market that is growing stronger with every passing day. In conclusion, the 1978 D Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a rare collectible with immense history, brilliant design, and powerful demand in the numismatic world. Its strong market performance and high desirability make it one of the standout coins for collectors and investors alike. If you are passionate about coins that hold both beauty and value, the 1978 D Lincoln penny is without a doubt a shining star worth pursuing today. Next up, the most fascinating and desirable coins in American numismatics, the 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This coin, a simple 1-cent piece at first glance, carries with it an incredible story, a strong collector demand, and a surprising market value in today's auctions. If you have one of these coins in your collection, or even sitting in your change jar in excellent condition, you may be holding on to a small treasure that collectors across the country are seeking. The Lincoln cent has a long and proud history in U.S. coinage, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person. By 1980, the Lincoln penny had already established itself as an icon of American currency. The Philadelphia Mint, which does not use a mint mark, produced millions of these coins, but over time, collectors began to notice that certain pieces, particularly those in stunning condition with strong strikes and full details, stood out far above the ordinary. What makes the 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark so appealing today is not just its history but its unique features. The coin showcases the classic Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with sharp detailing in Lincoln's hair, beard, and jacket being signs of higher quality strikes. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design is crisp, with the tiniest details, including the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, still visible on well-preserved examples. Coins that have been carefully stored or that survived circulation with little wear display a beautiful reddish luster or a brilliant finish that sets them apart. The rarity and condition of the 1980 penny without a mint mark drive collector demand to incredible levels. While millions were produced, very few remain in pristine mint state condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins graded MS65, MS66, or higher, as these pieces are considered investment-quality rarities. A penny that looks ordinary in worn condition may be common, but in top condition, with no scratches, no discoloration, and with original mint brilliance, the value skyrockets. This is why coin grading and preservation are so important. The demand is not just for the coin itself, but for the finest examples of this issue. In today's market, the 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in exceptional condition has become a standout. Auction results show that coins in brilliant uncirculated grades can fetch anywhere from hundreds to even several $1,000s, depending on their condition and certification. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for those flawless gems because they understand how rare it is to find a coin from 1980 that has survived more than 4 decades without wear. As more people turn to coin collecting as both a hobby and an investment, the market for such pieces has grown stronger, pushing values even higher. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins that have strong detail and original luster, as these are the most desirable. Consider submitting your coin to a professional grading service, as certification not only guarantees authenticity but also maximizes its market potential. Store your coins properly, in protective holders, to prevent any damage or discoloration. And most importantly, keep an eye on the auction market, because demand is rising and prices continue to reflect that growth. In conclusion, the 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is far more than just a cent. It is a piece of American history, a collector's gem, and a coin that has captured the attention of enthusiasts and investors alike. Its combination of historical importance, unique design, rarity in top condition, and strong market value makes it a must-have for serious collectors. If you are lucky enough to own one in excellent condition, you are holding onto a coin that continues to grow in demand and value, proving that even the smallest denomination in U.S. currency can carry an extraordinary story and an impressive price tag. Next up, the Lincoln penny from 1965, without a mint mark in excellent condition, is one of those treasures that continues to fascinate coin collectors and investors alike. In the world of numismatics, certain coins rise above the rest not just because of their history, but also because of their beauty, rarity, and the growing demand they attract. Today, we are going to dive deep into the incredible story of the 1965 Lincoln 1-cent coin, and why it has become such a highly sought-after collectible with increasing value in the market. To truly appreciate the 1965 penny, we need to step back into its history and background. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an actual president. By 1965, the Lincoln penny had already secured its place as one of the most beloved and iconic coins in American history. During that time, the U.S. Mint made significant changes to coin production because of a national coin shortage. One of the key features was that mint marks were deliberately omitted from coins minted between 1965 and 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding. That means the 1965 Lincoln penny you see without a mint mark is exactly how it was intended to be, making it an authentic and fascinating piece of American coinage history. What makes this coin unique is not only its lack of a mint mark, but also its overall design and composition. Struck in copper alloy, the obverse proudly displays Victor David Brenner's timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing strength, unity, and American heritage. The absence of the mint mark during those years sets this penny apart from earlier and later issues, and when found in pristine condition, its sharp strike, clear details, and brilliant luster make it stand out as a prized specimen for collectors. When we talk about rarity and condition, the 1965 Lincoln penny shines even brighter. Millions of these coins were minted, but very few have survived in excellent condition with minimal wear and a flawless finish. Collectors place the highest demand on coins that remain well preserved, and a 1965 penny in excellent or mint state condition can fetch strong interest in auctions and private sales. The better the condition, the rarer it becomes, and rarity always drives demand in the coin collecting market. This is why the 1965 Lincoln cent without a mint mark is now considered a must-have coin for serious collectors who recognize its enduring value. Speaking of value, the current market is showing strong appreciation for high-quality examples of this coin. While average circulated pennies from 1965 may not stand out, those in uncirculated or excellent condition can bring impressive returns. Collectors and investors have been willing to pay significant dollar amounts to add one of these gems to their collections. Depending on grading, luster, and eye appeal, these coins have sold for values ranging from several dollars to even $7,000s in exceptional cases, proving their powerful appeal in today's market. Every year, we continue to see a steady rise in demand, making the 1965 penny a coin that not only preserves history but also represents growing financial potential. For collectors who are eager to add this coin to their collection, a few tips can make a world of difference. Always look for coins that are in the highest possible grade, as condition truly separates common examples from premium ones. Pay close attention to details such as sharpness of strike, lack of scratches, and overall luster. It's wise to consider professional grading for coins that appear flawless, as a certified grade can significantly increase both trust and market value. Building relationships with reputable dealers and staying active in auctions can also open doors to finding these treasures before others do. In conclusion, the 1965 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just a simple cent. It is a powerful piece of history, a unique product of its time, and a coin that continues to attract admiration and demand in the world of numismatics. Its blend of historical significance, striking design, and rising market value makes it a true standout for collectors and investors. If you are looking for a coin that represents both the rich past of American coinage and a promising future in terms of value, the 1965 Lincoln penny is without question a brilliant choice to pursue and cherish.